July 15th meeting of the Oakdale Parks and Rec Commission.
I can do the call to roll. Commissioner Burr?
Here.
Commissioner Cunningham?
Here.
Commissioner Giacoletto?
Here.
Commissioner Giannini?
Here.
Commissioner Prosser?
Here.
Commissioner Shore? Here.
At this, we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, relatively short agenda. Everybody have a chance to take a look there?
Yep.
Okay. And can we approve the agenda?
Make motion. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Agenda approved. Approval of meeting minutes. Has everybody had a chance to look at the meeting minutes that were sent out earlier?
Yep.
Any comments, any questions at all, or any corrections that you could see? Okay, move to approve the meeting minutes of May 20.
Make motion. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And motion carries. Okay, open forum. Does anyone, don't seem to have any people here today to have any questions or any comments. So we can move forward with the Parks and Rec Commission review. And we'll start with the old business. So the 2025 Work Plan, Commissioner Education, Recreational Program Assignments. Does anybody want to make any comments about things they had seen since the last meeting as far as attending any of the events or anything of that?
I'll comment on some events that I attended.
Okay.
Summerfest I thought was really a good event all weekend. I know rain seemed to be like hovering around us, but luckily it didn't rain on the parade. I did attend that and volunteered to not let people in a parking area that they should not be in. And then I did the 5K walk run. I walked it with some of our wellness 50-plus people. And I thought that went off well. It was, a fun event to do. And it was all planned out right. And I think everybody who was coordinating and organizing those events did a really good job. Again, the weather held out for that too. And then that evening, I went to the concert and fireworks. And again, I thought that was all very well organized. So.
I just want to add on to that, a huge thank you to Jeff and his group.
Yeah.
I don't know how you pull everything together at the last minute, but you guys are superstars.
Well, it's not fun getting 7 inches of rain in 24 hours, but every year it does it, right? We can't just get a half an inch, we can't just get a quarter inch. It's got to be a deluge. But yeah, that goes to my staff. They're dedicated, and it's got to make it happen. So we got it down. It's pretty. You always get something thrown in there, but I appreciate that, Glenn, and I'll pass that along to them. But yeah, they're the rock stars.
Anyone else have any comments? Yes?
For Summerfest, I attended the third layer skateboard contest as a spectator, not as a participant. But that seemed to be a fairly popular event. There were between 50 and 100 people there by my estimation. And people had come to compete from all over the Twin Cities area. I counted 16 different cities, because every time they introduced someone, it was like this person from this city. And 16 different places. It was, they came from all over. But it was nice to see that someone from Oakdale actually came in second in the open division. So representing Oakdale nicely there. Also, I went to the Silverfin kayaking, the Buck Moon, last Thursday. That one I did participate in. Went out on Tanner's Lake and rode around in a kayak with a group of people for 2 hours or so. Really lovely weather, really lovely event. I recommend it to anybody. It's very beginner friendly. You don't need anything. They provide all the equipment, so.
Okay, I'll say something else. It sounds like we have two people on the commission who didn't take the time to come to the Lions Club Beer Garden. So there will be a substantial fine to receive your guys' support, so.
If you're referring to me, I wasn't talking about
No, I
Summerfest
was-
because it's
No,
not
he's
put on
talking
by-
about me as one of them. I did
I was
not.
definitely there supporting.
I was there.
Yeah, so was I. But I didn't see you with a
I
beer
was
in
with
your hand.
Glenn
or-
can- No, I don't drink beer, so.
Oh, all right. Well, you're off the hook then.
I'll come next year. That was not in the city.
Yeah, the OAA did not support us this year.
Anyone else? Okay, then we are finished with old business. And we'll move on to new business, which includes the new elections. First, I would like to publicly acknowledge Steve Meyer and the years of service and contributions that he made. He will be missed, and so I'm actually quite sad to see him have left, so, but we move on. So,
You did a great job as Parks and Recs Commissioner and Chair.
okay, so then you all have ballots then before you, so we are going to nominate candidates for both the chairperson and the vice chairperson positions. And so, are there anyone want to make a motion for either the position of chairman or vice chairman? I should say chairperson, excuse me.
I'd like to nominate Jen Shore for chairperson of the group.
Does she have to accept that then?
Do I?
Well, let's continue with the nomination. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Any other nominations?
I would nominate Mike as vice chair.
Okay, any other nominations? Okay, well, then we will close nominations. And so you have your ballot. And so go ahead and, again, it does not necessarily have to be somebody who wasn't nominated. Anybody can vote for anybody, or including yourself. So,
Glenn, we're gonna choose from the ones that were nominated.
oh, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Okay.
yep. And also, did you make a motion to close the nominations?
Yes,
Okay,
nominations
Can
are
we have a
closed.
second?
I'll second.
Okay, and so you can complete your ballots and send them over to us. Since there was only one person nominated and a vice chair nominated, we'll still write those out, send them over this way.
One more.
I gave you the wrong one.
Oh, you gave me the wrong one.
Is this the one I was supposed to fill out?
Okay, so Glenn, if someone wants to make a motion to elect
Okay, so
the chair and vice chair, you can follow that.
I'll make a motion to elect, it's an already done deal.
Jen Shore? Yep.
To elect Jen Shore for chairman.
I'll second.
Did you motion?
Oh, no, motion first. I'll make a motion for that.
Okay,
Second it?
any other comments, anything?
And for the vice chair?
So, Jen, you were elected to chair for the next year. Motion to elect board member Mike Prosser for vice chair.
A motion?
Second.
Okay, anything, any other comments? Okay, motion to elect board member Mike Prosser to vice chair.
Did we just do that?
Yeah, we just did the motion.
Yeah, we did, yeah, okay. Yeah, that was the motion to elect both of those.
Okay,
Yes,
that's a
yes.
okay, so. All,
So they will assume that immediately after the vote.
okay,
Not that you need to change your positions, but it'll be the chair, Jen Shore,
okay,
and vice chair, Mike Prosser. Okay.
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Awesome.
Well, thanks, everyone. So, assume, like, I move on now, is that,
Yes.
that's okay? Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yep,
Okay.
I just didn't want to see your dead silence, just, okay, so Julie, Jeff, any updates?
Yeah, you can get one. So we're just, as far as parks staff, we're just about wrapping up, starting to wrap up. It's hard to say this, but summer sports are coming sort of to a wind-up, so. Baseball, softball, I think we have the rookies tournament is in, not this coming weekend.
2 weekends.
Yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah, it'll be in, it'll be the 25th, 26th, 27th,
I think so.
Yeah. It got pushed back a week. I'm sure all the rainouts, maybe the makeup games, crazy. So yeah, that's coming to an end, and we'll be looking at getting fall sports ready to go, soccer fields, football fields, and I hate to say that, but that means summer's coming to an end, but still got some time left, so we'll enjoy it. Obviously, we had mentioned Summerfest. It was wet. We're trying to recoup the turf out here to get that back. We did do some core aeration and some scarifying, and we overseeded it, and we're hoping within 3 weeks to 4 weeks, it'll start coming back, looking better. So actually, compared to what it was, it's come a long way. But we'll get it back. We do every year. We'll get it looking good for the rest of the year. So we staying busy maintaining parks, cutting, trying to keep up with mowing, trimming. Got a great, our seasonal staff has been great again this year, so very fortunate in that end. And then I know that Glenn already touched on this, but I had it on my list. I just wanted to say thank you to Steve Meyer, myself too. I really enjoyed working with Steve. He was great, had great input. I'll miss him being here, so stand for any questions.
I have one question, Jeff. This is probably not something Oakdale is involved with,
Yep.
but I was coming off the roundabout on,
Hadley?
I've lived here my whole life, I don't know the names of the roads. Hadley?
Up on the north end, Glenn, or where?
Coming on 36.
Oh,
and
okay,
getting
yeah,
off at
yep, so
Hadley.
you're, yep,
And the weeds or the flowers, whatever in there were so high,
yep,
I almost hit somebody
Yep.
because we couldn't see them.
it's funny you say that, because we
Coming.
were up there last week looking at it, so we'll go out, we'll flail everything down. Some of that is with the state, some of it's with us, so
I
yeah.
wasn't sure if it was county road or
Yeah,
just who
no,
was.
no, but yeah, we'll get it. Me and Matt noticed it last week when we were up there. It's hard to see, so it's pretty legit. So,
Alright.
yeah, we'll
Thank
get
you.
it flailed down. Yeah, no, I appreciate you bringing it to our attention. Okay, anything else? No? Thank you.
Julie?
All right, so I've got the pretty much June, July, August update. Summer programming, so we're there. We're halfway now through our summer season, and we were lucky enough that most of our seasonal staff came back this year. So we had 6 returners and then 1 new staff person for a total of 7, but they're doing a great job, and kids are having a blast as well. Farmers markets, the produce continues to arrive each week. They were a little slow going in the beginning with all of the rain, and that took a bit to get that going, but we have new vendors arriving each week. Strawberry season is wrapping up, but sweet corn season is just around the corner, and so we're hoping to have that by the end of July. We've got our new food truck, Belly Bites, which is egg rolls and Asian cuisine. Not sure if anybody tried that. They were here once before, but they'll be back tomorrow and then on July 23rd. We've also got a new vendor, Sticks, and that is the Ice Pop Shop, and they're located, they actually have a storefront downtown Stillwater. So they're bringing the little cooler here. I bought a few things, it's pretty good. But it's handmade and crafted real ingredients, ice pops. So it's all natural, really good. So visit her if you're interested, and she'll be joining us for the remainder of the season. And then live music is also scheduled for Wednesday with acoustic guitarist and vocalist Lee Engley. So hopefully no rain tomorrow. I know it's projected at 60, 70, 80, 90%. So we'll see what happens, fingers crossed with that one. Our Amped Up Amphitheater program, the Raptor Center, visited us on June 12th. We had over 100 in attendance. It was a rainy morning, so we had to move everybody inside. So it's a full crew in the classroom, but all went well, and everybody enjoyed that. Next up, we have Sustainable Safari. They'll stop by with a live alligator and other things on Thursday, July 31st. And they actually have a place in Maplewood Mall, too, but they also have their outreach program with the reptiles, so that'll be fun. Summer concert series, our first concert of the season, brought in a big crowd on Wednesday, June 18th, with a fun and energetic performance by Salsa del Sol. Lots of dancers and
Really good.
yeah, I had a lot of good feedback on that one. That was fun. Yep. And then next up, we have upcoming acoustic country artist Rafe Carlson, and he'll perform on July 30th. Apparently, he's originally from Duluth, and he's on the rise, so watch out for him. Our pop-up splash pad, we had our second event this past Saturday, and that was from 1 to 2:30 at Eastside Park. We had about 150 in attendance, 150 to 2. Good crowd, everything went well with that one, so that'll be our last one for the season, and we'll follow up with our pop-up water slide, which I'll talk about shortly here. We also have our movie in the park, and that'll be on Friday, July 25th. Moana 2 will be showing at the band shell. As always, the Oakdale Police Department and Recreation Department sponsor that event. Also have concessions provided by the Maple Oakdale Lions Club. Thank you, Glenn. Movie-themed activities will be provided, and the movie will begin at approximately dusk, 9:15 or so. We also have our Red Cross Blood Drive, and that's Jan's group, Oakdale Wellness 50 Plus, and the Maplewood Oakdale Lions Club. They're hosting that event at the Discovery Center. That'll be this Friday from 9 to 3. I believe there are still some openings, so you can jump online at the Red Cross website to register for that. And then just 2 more August programming. Our next Sunday bingo. That'll be on Sunday, August 13th from 1 to 3 at the Discovery Center. That one always fills up, so if you're interested, sign up early.
The 13th or?
August 3rd, I'm sorry, did I say 13th? No. Yeah, that's the 3rd. And then our pop-up water slide. So we are bringing that back, and that'll be Friday, August 8th, and that's from 1 to 2:30. Ice cream will be available for purchase. So basically, we throw down the plastic and put the hose down, and everybody just shoots down in the water. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get some hot weather back, and hopefully that'll be a successful event that day. So I'll stand for any questions. If anybody has any comments, questions? Thank you.
Thanks, Julie.
Welcome.
We'll just go down the line. Glenn, do you have any updates?
Well, as Julie talked about, the Lions Club will be providing concessions at the movie in the park, July 25th. We will take credit cards this year, I think. So if you're available and are up there, come see us.
Thanks. Dan?
Yeah, I have an event coming up this Saturday with our Wellness 50 Plus. It is Move with Confidence. We have a personal trainer, Susan William. She is going to go over some exercises and safe movements to improve your stride and balance, and bring a mat, refreshments, and walk to follow. So we, you can sign up by calling calling 651-747-3860 or www.oakdalefund.com.
Great.
Saturday, the 19th, 12:30 to 2:30.
Glenn?
Well, I concur with Summerfest. It was a lot of fun. Might have been a little muddy, but it was fun. That's it.
I just want to also give kudos to Jeff and his staff, with all these makeup games and the rain and cutting the grass, and you guys have stayed on top of it. And I've had a few people comment that, they look good for all the rain and cut, so thank you to you and your staff. It's been challenging, to say the least, to reschedule everything, and
Right?
you got to be. I signed up for the blood drive on Friday. There was a few spots left as of yesterday, so, but, yeah.
Do you want to go next?
Yeah, I plan to sign up for the Sunday bingo if there's any slots left.
I'm out of town that weekend, but I would have been there. It's fun. And I also wanted to attend Moana 2, but we're out of town next weekend. I'm also very disappointed about that, because it would have been a perfect movie for us.
Next time.
Yes. But that's all I have, so Andy? Yes? I should say Councilmember Morcom?
I can be Andy, it's fine. No, thanks for having me here, and like everyone said before, thanks to Steve, and thanks to Glenn for serving as chair and vice chair. It's important roles, it's big roles, and you've done it well, so thank you very much. And congrats to Jen and Mike. So we've got a lot going on in the parks. Obviously, Summerfest was huge. It's a huge deal. Man, we've got one of the things that's coming up with all this development in Oakdale, we've got the public works facilities continuing to be built, and there's been a little bit of delay with the rain, but by December, it is still scheduled to be finished, which is the biggest public building in Oakdale's history. A really big deal, but we're rolling right into this building, City Hall and police. We've got some meetings with the council at the end of this month with the design architects for everything. And that's going to obviously impact things in Walton Park come next summer. So there's a lot of conversations about how that's going to look. But it's exciting and it's needed. This building is showing its signs of age, that's for sure. Beyond that, in terms of parks, we've got Willowbrook North and West. That is going to be, I'm trying to remember if the bids have gone out yet. Yep. So that's going to be constructed, and then this fall we'll have those to enjoy in Oakdale. We also signed a development agreement with the Enclave development down by Norhart off of 3rd Street. So next to the big 7-story tall building, just to the east of that, there's going to be townhomes with paths going between them. It's going to be an apartment complex along the highway adjacent to Norhart. There's also going to be another really nice park. So it's going to be a good opportunity for you as a commission. The way that one is set up is a little different because it's negotiated, so the developer is actually building out the park, but we also put language into the agreement so that the city would have strong feedback inputs through that process. So it'll be a really good opportunity to have something on the south end of town in addition to Tanner's. There's going to be a lot of people that are coming in with that new bridge across, so lots of opportunity. I'm really excited. We're all kind of tired from how much is going on, but it's still really good. And we want to make sure there's feedback from the public on it. So talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends. We want this to be a place people can share their thoughts and that we can get the best possible parks in Oakdale. So that's all I can think of right now. Any questions?
Can you say anything more about the Walton Park being affected by the building of the new building?
Well, I know,
Summerfest going to be affected next year?
as far as I understand, Summerfest is still going to be happening. I know in terms of building in this direct location, making sure that it's strong enough soil to be able to do the work, they may have to move into the parking lot. The plans have always been to take just a little bit to the north of City Hall because there's going to be a parking structure for the police vehicles, which we have never really had. So there'll be a portion of it that needs to be considered. But again, no final design has been decided on yet. So, and as a part of that, I actually did bring up, and I'm just one person, this isn't from the council, this is just from me, but if we're going to be doing work alongside Walton, and there's anything we can do to support drainage for the park, it's our flagship park. So anything we can do to make it easier for Jeff and his team, I don't know what exists out there, but I'd be open into some ideas in the process. Big parking lot? No, it's beautiful. We can't do that.
That week.
Yeah, just that week. Any other questions?
I have one. So the new Willowbrook, is that north where it's going to be soccer and pickleball and that,
Be the West Park.
or west? Do we know which one they picked? The 6 or the however many pickleball courts?
Trying to remember. There was a reduced number. I think originally it was 8, and
6
we
probably.
went down to 4 or 6. It might be 6.
Is there going to be a sound wall between the condos or apartments there and the pickleball courts? Because if there's going to be lights in that, I see a lot of complaints coming out of that, because that's going to be right on top of them.
And that's been a concern from
And
other
I mean,
cities.
10
yeah.
o'clock pickleball, we're going to have the pickleball club in here because people will be yelling at them,
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, and again, it's out in the open,
Yeah, it
in the
is.
middle. So even a sound wall on the back of that isn't going to necessarily stop the sound of the operation, but it would still follow park hours. We had a lot of conversations about this as a council because in Woodbury at Ojibwe Park, they built those pickleball courts, and it was a huge concern with the adjacent homes. We were assured it wouldn't be an issue, but if it does become an issue with noise and the neighbors, it's up to the council to have to address the policy so that people aren't disrupting the neighbors.
I know there's been a few cities, not in Minnesota, but have required paddles for pickleball use in certain parks because of the noise.
Hey, if there's new approaches that are addressing it, that's great. And it's also going to have a turf volleyball court as well. And there's been a huge demand for volleyball. Eastside still has 3 or 4 nets up on the weekends, a days sometimes. So being able to provide some volleyball options, I'm really excited to see how that turns out. Good. Anything else? Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. So our next meeting is scheduled for August 19th at 6 o'clock here in Chambers. And then if I can get a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right. Thank you.